Priyanka Chaturvedi now joins us on this broadcast from the Uddhav Balasaheb Thackeray Sena in Maharashtra. Priyanka ji, welcome. Can you explain the opposition and the India bloc's principal argument against this budget? Some of the economists and experts on our panel saying that the announcements around Bihar and Andhra Pradesh are more voluble than the actual allocations that have been made to these states, and therefore it doesn't really destroy. It's not like a special status which these states were hoping for. So what's your principal argument against the budget?
All India bloc has been maintaining all along is that India as a whole is seeing inflation crisis, is seeing incomes not increasing, is seeing an increasing joblessness. A story of India where engineers and professionals are not getting jobs. And what do you come up with? You come up with an apprenticeship program. Now, I would want to know from you, people qualified from IITs and IIMs are not getting jobs. Are we going to tell them, hello, we've organized an apprenticeship program for you in the top 500 companies of India where you can join them at 5,000 rupees a month? That's point one. Point two, she was speaking about women-led development. Now, amongst, as far as I could hear, was the skill-based program that she has spoken about. Any tax relief for women? No. For working women? No. Skilled women who are graduates, postgraduates, are they with a job? No, they are not with a job. Those who are maintaining their homes, have they got any kind of relief from the budget? No, they haven't. The worst part that they could have done is for their political convenience and to ensure that the NDA alliance can continue for 5 years, and they're living in this hope that by addressing Andhra Pradesh and Bihar, they'd be able to smoothly ride through the next 5 years. It's not going to happen. And you started differentiating by allocating specific amounts of money to these states. So Maharashtra is bound to ask, and I come from Maharashtra, and as a member of parliament from Maharashtra, I want to ask, in the past 10 years of Narendra Modi government, why has he worked against Maharashtra's interests? Why have industries been taken away from Maharashtra? For every rupee that Maharashtra sends, what we get in return is 3 paise. We don't grudge that. We should have all states developing. But why is this differentiation coming just because of your political convenience? That's why I call this entire budget Pradhan Mantri Sarkar Bachao Yojana. And I can add one more thing. Pradhan Mantri Anti-Maharashtra Yojana in this budget, because it
can be argued that Maharashtra is a more prosperous state, Priyanka ji, relatively speaking, and that the government's thrust is not just on Bihar and Andhra Pradesh. The thrust was on Purbodaya, that they're trying to help Eastern India, so it included states like Odisha. So it's not just about Andhra Pradesh and Bihar. How would you respond to this argument that this is Purbodaya, not just to help the allies?
But are you aware that Andhra Pradesh is also amongst those progressive states and developed states of India? It is their governments which have failed them. And just because they are in a political alliance with you, they were asking for a special status which was assured to the people of Andhra Pradesh, to kind of offer them a lollipop and give them some package. And talking about Bihar, didn't the Prime Minister a decade ago, less than a decade ago, in one election speech said, 1,20,000 crore ka main package dunga Bihar ko? And Bihar has only been seeing your government along with JDU, and yet Bihar continues to need this kind of support system from the center. It's nothing but political convenience.
What's your argument that the allocation to Bihar isn't enough, or more should have been made? Because in the first part you said they've allocated to Bihar, then you're saying they promised to allocate more to Bihar. So what's the argument here?
My argument is the hypocrisy of the Prime Minister, the hypocrisy of the BJP, the hypocrisy of Bharatiya Janata Party when they talk about wanting Vikas for all. That's the hypocrisy. I think you missed the point, or you chose to miss that point.
I'm just asking questions. It's not about my opinion, I'm just asking questions. As far as the thrust on employment is concerned, do you commend the fact...
my opinion...
Sure. Do you commend the fact that, they've made job creation, incentivizing new jobs, really the principal thrust of this union budget? Surely you would accept that that's a good thing.
How have they incentivized job creation? Are you talking about this apprenticeship program?
And the fact that there are employment-linked incentives, and the fact that there will be a contribution to employee provident fund from the government for new job creation, trying to move from the informal sector to more formal jobs.
Okay, so as far as the apprenticeship program is concerned, I've already spoken about it. Top 500 companies of India will employ 1 crore people. You're creating corporate agniveers for 1 year. 1 year at a payment of 5,000 rupees a month, which is coming out of the CSR contribution. I consider Media Today network also that India Today is a part of and Aajtak is a part of. I consider you all amongst the top 500 companies. Will you all be able to absorb 20,000 interns? And is your CSR going to be dedicated to create jobs for 1 year? 1 year? Aren't you all creating long-term employees who can gather experience and who will continue being there? What is happening is this is a corporate Agniveer program that they've introduced. With 20,000 interns for each company, I don't know how you all will manage this, but hats off to you. You all can continue to commend the government. My problem is just this. There are several engineers sitting out there, several postgraduates sitting out there who are looking for jobs. By offering this EPFO schemes and Provident Fund, does that create jobs for them?
Okay, that's an important question. I thank Priyanka Chaturvedi for joining us.